Sholang. The Baining people are also known as the bush people, and this particular tribe also comes from New Guinea, Papua. The Baining people have a particular dance that they practice, but it is a special dance that I will explain to you. But before we get to that, first and foremost, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for those that have subscribed to my channel. Nkaulele is growing each and every day because you're part and parcel of us. For those that have not subscribed to our channel, kindly do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Just take a second and just tap the subscribe button. Do not forget to like one of the videos, to share with your friends, and also to leave a comment down below. And do not forget to tap the notification bell so you can be notified each time we do an upload. Well, I had already started with introduction about New Guinea, Papua. So if, for instance, you haven't watched my previous video, kindly tap the link above and just go and watch it so that you can understand where I'm coming from with today's story. So the Baining people are actually believed to have migrated from New Ireland to East New Britain. The Baining tribe have very unique dancing ceremonies that are actually performed only during special occasions. For instance, the initiations of boys for marriage, death, rites, and all that. Particularly today, I want to share with you a Baining dance known as the Baining fire dance that they practice during initiation of their young boys. Graduation from being a boy to adulthood. The Baining fire ceremony is a special ceremony that can only be attended to by men. Women and children are not even allowed to watch these particular dances. It is believed that if a woman, watches the whole dance and looks at the mask of the people that are dancing at this particular ceremony, they will be attacked by some sort of demon. So women and children are not even allowed to go to where the masks themselves are made. When the boys are trying to go about making their masks, because they're the ones that are getting initiated so that they can go through that rite of passage, women are not allowed to go to those grounds at all. The Baining tribe actually believes in spirits and appreciating what they have with these particular dances. So during this dance, the men will do some skirts of some sort that are made of leaves and bark clothes. They are also allowed, they are supposed to wear some sort of masks that previously I had mentioned during the introduction of the Guinea tribes. The hats are supposed to be long, and they can be longer to 1 meter. It doesn't matter, but they're really light. So that is what they wear during this particular Baining fire dance. These particular masks, according to them, embody the spirits that live in the forest. So it's like also them appreciating, what they have. As you can see on your screen, New Guinea, Papua is a beautiful place. There's a lot of rain, so the trees are green, and these people enjoy the culture and tradition, what they came up with, what they were taught since when they were kids. The dance masks that they wear are known as kavat. Day masks, when they are doing their day dances, the day masks are normally removed once they are done with the dance, and they're just left there to decay, in the forest where they were done with the particular dance. But the night masks, they are not supposed to be left to decay. Those masks you're supposed to take once you're done with the dance. You take them to the house, ready for another time for the festivals or the rite of passage. So you take them to the house and store them nicely. Day dancing in the Baining community is dedicated to female fertility and gardening, whereas the day dance is dedicated to hunting and initiations and appeasing the forest spirits. So during this particular night, let's say for instance today they are doing the the Baining fire dance because there's an initiation. What happens? People will now start in the evening. People start preparing their masks and their clothing for the night, and then they gather at some point where it's like in the forest where women are not supposed to go. They go, and now they start dressing and they start getting ready for their particular dance for that particular night. The initiation boys are hidden somewhere at a corner. So during this night, you can hear hear the drums are being beaten there. You can hear some music. You can see the fire is already lit and they're ready to start dancing. At this particular time, this hour, everyone is listening to that drum beat. It's getting, it's getting interesting, and the fire is raising higher and higher. Well, this particular person who comes in, he's painted in white, on the arms and the legs. His painting is totally different from the others. This person who now will walk in will be the leader of this particular dance. He comes and walks, closer to the fire. At this particular time, the elders are all seated down. You can hear people, beating the bamboo. By the way, the bamboos there are used to make music, as you can all see on the screen. Beating the bamboo, some blowing it as a flute, some hitting it like a drum. It just comes up and creates some good ambience, some beautiful music that these people now will be dancing to at this particular night. The elders are already chanting to the beat. They are getting in the mood, and it is just getting interesting by the minute. As the fire is getting higher and higher, and the music is getting louder and louder, and everything is just looking amazing, these young initiates now will start walking into the to the ground. They come into the fire. They're looking all nice, and they have these beautiful masks. For this particular ceremony, they are not allowed to just wear the normal mask. They have some masks that will have some sort of eyes drawn that are just gazing at the fire, and like they are looking and getting interested to this particular story. The boys will approach where the elders are. They will start dancing solo, one by one, as they move to the other side. You finish your dance, you move like that. All of them will go doing that until now they join all together, and they are done with introducing themselves with the solo dance. Here, once they are all together and the music is getting louder and louder, these particular elders now will stand up. Now, the music is getting interesting. The drums, the sound of the bamboo sticks hitting each other and all that. Now, once they are all joined together, the leader, remember the one that I told you came in, now will stand up. He's more vigorous. He's, more energetic. The music is supposed to give him more energy. He's supposed to he's bringing the life to this particular dance. So he will stand up and he'll start, trying to show them that he's the most vigorous now. He has the energy. He's the leader, Apparently, according to those people that have once attended these particular dances, they would say when you're looking at them with the flames and the fire and the dancing moves, you'd actually think of them as some mystical creatures that were just, entertaining themselves. But actually, these were just normal boys going through some sort of initiation rites. The bamboo hitting and chanting slowly comes to a crescendo, and now it is time for these warriors to start testing the fire to see if it is the right time to go through it. Remember, it is known as the burning fire dance. So this means there is fire and there's a lot of dancing. So they'll start kicking the fire, testing it, knowing how the fire has burnt and all that. Eventually, one of the most courageous now, after the music has entered and everything has just it's now coordinated, one of them who feels more courageous will actually come running and dancing through the fire. And once that happens, because of the flames and everything, he will start kicking his mask and everything that he's wearing. So because now these things are made of leaves, they will catch fire. So when you're kicking it, it will start spraying. It's like it is some sort of flame that is thrown. The sparks are all over the sky. It looks so amazing. Literally, you would think it's a celebration for the New Year's, like back in my country, Kenya, during every New Year, we do all the fireworks. So you might actually think this particular ceremony is about fireworks, but no, these are people that, their clothing has just passed through the fire, and then the flame, it's amazing, it's beautiful. Now, at this particular time, once the first one has gone through, now the rest will come walking through the fire, doing the same thing. After you go through it, you go dancing, you're spiraling over there. The sparks are all over the sky. Oh, I can imagine how beautiful this particular ceremony looks like. Once everyone has gone through the fire, the sparks, the event is just beautifully done. Now they will all go back now to a position where they'll be chanting and just now singing and dancing to the beats of the bamboo. I can only imagine I really wish I was there, but I can imagine how beautiful these sounds are. During this burning fire ceremony, there is no other source of light. There's no other, only that particular fire and locally made torches. You know, the ones, you know, made of sticks. Over here, there's a lot of leaves and branches that are wrapped in cloth, and you know, they are torched. Yes, that is the only source of light. So you can imagine the flame is orange, it's red, there's a lot of colorfulness, there's beats to the music. This particular ceremony will go on until morning. The initiates and the boys that are around that particular place will keep making sure the fire is burning, so it's just adding the wood and enjoying more and more music. At this particular time, the neighbors from, you know, neighboring communities or just neighborhood will just now come and watch. Remember, this dance is just for the men, and no women are allowed at that particular place. So they'll come and watch, enjoy, but they cannot join in. Remember, it's not about their masks and everything. It's about this ones, the dancers, just the dancers for that particular day. I can imagine this going on for the whole day. I can imagine the joy, you know, for these young ones going through this particular initiation process. It's beautiful. It's something that they have grown to know is their culture, and it's a tradition they have to keep, you know, going on for ages and ages. The sun is slightly rising and the fire is going to die in a minute. It has been a beautiful night. It has been a wonderful time for these burning people, and they have gone through the initiation rite perfectly. Nobody came, you know, burnt or anything. It is something they have practiced ages and ages. So it is just done, and there's nothing, you know, to worry about. It is done, it is beautiful, and the chapter has been closed. It is time for them to remove their initiation rites masks and, you know, now go back to life as normal. Well, it is the end of this beautiful burning dance, a rite of passage from boyhood to adulthood. Well, as I also go to start preparing for my day, I hope I have left you with a story that you have enjoyed. It has been an amazing time. Kindly take a second or two to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to like, share, and also leave a comment down below. Do not also forget to tap the notification bell, so each time I do an interesting story like this one, you will be alerted by YouTube. And until next time, let's keep our culture and traditional practices burning. You know, let's keep the fire burning. Bye bye.